What's up, y'all? All right, once again, I will not be showing my face because, like I said, I got my eyebrows microbladed, and the scabbing is coming off, and my eyebrows are splotchy looking. So you will not be seeing any of that because when people come on my channel, over those coon videos, they go looking through my other videos to find a video where they could see and be like, you ugly as hell and all of this. So I don't need to give them anything to work with. All right, so that's that. Okay, so to start off with, all the guys getting together. So it's like Stevie, Jock, Kirk, Scrappy, Ernest, and some other motherfucker dude. I can't even remember his name, and I just finished watching the shit. But yeah, that light skinned dude, right? Um, they talking about Stevie. He like, well, he gonna take this paternity test because Joseline back around and she just served him and he ain't seen her in like 7.5 months, so he's single, whatever. And then they go into this baby with Kirk. So Kirk is like, yeah, well, our relationship, me and Rashida, we was rocky, and I was drinking, and we was out, and I fucked up, whatever, with this girl named Jasmine. He said, but he used the rubber. And then, Jock was like, all right, I'm gonna let you know, I also had sex with Jasmine, and I also used the rubber. And they're like, so it could be your baby. Okay, well, everybody used the rubber, then how's she pregnant? Okay. Then Jock is like, well, look, Carly came back with pictures, video of you with the damn baby, because he's saying, nah, she lying. The baby, I ain't got no baby with her. He was like, and she said that you moved her in to where you and Rashida was living. Now, see, that is true, and I think that Kirk is lying to them, too. But he's saying, no, it ain't no baby. He ain't saying nothing about the damn video, though, that they got this picture. He was like, and they got pictures of the baby. And they was like, well, he looked like Kirk. He was like, well, he got a little booty chin. So I guess that Jock think he got a booty chin, but I think Kirk got a dimple on his chin, too. So, I mean, it could come out either way, especially on a baby. When they face all fat before it start thinning out, it could be a booty, it could be a dot. You don't know what's up with that chin. All we know is that it is not like a regular chin, okay? So it could still be either one of them, but come on now. We know it's going to be motherfucking Kirk baby. Alright, what else happened? Oh, so Ernest is sitting there talking to Kirk, and Kirk like, well, the baby shit came up, and I was like, well, here goes some money. What you want? Everything is about money. I'm gonna give you some money to, shut up and keep my name out your mouth until I tell my wife about this. Which is a lie, because he was never gonna tell his wife. He wasn't gonna tell her shit. How long do it take to say it one sentence? I had cheated and this girl pregnant. Yeah, it doesn't take much time at all. See how I just did it? Yeah, it's that fast. So moving a bitch into the building, you can't deny it. You were not paying her to leave or get away or none of that shit. Then this other girl, the other girlfriend, I can't remember her motherfucking name. I should have wrote this shit down, but I'm not writing nothing. I'm just watching the scenes and talking. The other girl, that's the other girlfriend, Jasmine, and that guy's girlfriend. She used to date whoever this light skinned dude is, whose name I can't remember. Oh, I'm so horrible at this. But yeah, Kirk is like, I ain't never hit it with her. He was like, basically, she was with just the other guy. And she just bounced. So I think that they just making that shit up to try to add some fuel to the fire. But I'm gonna say Kirk ain't cute enough for nobody to be lying on their crotch over his motherfucking ass. I mean, how much money? She don't have no baby, so it's not like it's for money. Like, what would she get money for? Unless she, like, what, blackmailing him? Like, oh, I'm gonna tell your wife if you don't give me money. Bitch, you ain't getting extorted. Your nasty ass did that shit. And you and Jock's nasty doing it with strippers, with or without condoms. Well, everybody who's a stripper ain't a hoe. Let me not even say that. Some people, I have known strippers that just strip and go on with their life. They got regular ass lives, and they're not all involved in drugs, bucking, and whatever. But yeah, this whole shit is fucked up. So Ernest is advising him that he need to go talk to his wife, and he gonna need to explain about this other girl as well. Joseline meets up with little lovely Mimi, the new chick, the little anime looking girl with the pink hair. She said that she really liked her because she did her nails very well. So the girl was like, well, yeah, I quit my other job because my boss was tripping, because she said she's very disrespectful, but then she said I was disrespectful, and I was like, well, y'all just dry up in here, it's boring. Yeah, well, you didn't follow the rules of the job, and I mean, basically your answer to why you were fucking up was that I don't really like it here. So that wasn't gonna work out any damn way. Joseline like, so what you gonna do? She was like, well, I'm gonna open up my own shop. First of all, where this bitch get money from? If you had money in the first place, you could have just fucking opened your own shop when you got there. Well, I guess she needed clients, which is what she asked Joseline for. So she was like, well, I need you to help me build up my clientele. And Joseline was like, well, I can get my nails done and I could post it and, like, you know, hype you up. But I can't, like, recommend no people because I don't know nobody. I'm not friends with nobody. And the girl was like, well, but you got all these friends. She was like, don't nobody fuck with me no more. She was like, basically, she was like, well, I know two girls that know you, Tommy and Dime. And she was like, ooh, you need to watch Tommy. She's psychotic. She crazy as hell. Dime, too. She was like, I had sex with both of them. After I had sex with these girls, they just be flipping out, acting fucking crazy. She was like, but now that I'm pregnant, I'm going to be somebody's mother. I want to start a whole, like, start anew or whatever. And I'm about to have this video, talk about what, no baby daddies, or I don't know, some shit like that. And it's gonna be like with all women and standing together and solidarity and strong with a united front. And it's gonna be like, we strong, we powerful, we don't need no daddies or whatever, type shit. So she wants to get together with the girls and kind of like make amends, sort of. And she was like, and basically when the girls are there, the girls, if I could get them to do this video, then you could do their nails, because some of these bitches nails is they look like shit and they need to get their shit done anyway. So the girl is like, well, I don't know why people don't like Joseline. Like, I just met her, granted, but she seemed real cool to me, and this pregnancy just got you like all the way turned around and like such a nice person. So she's excited about it. Girl, you gonna find out why people don't like Joseline. I mean, it's good if she really did change. But come on now, raise your hand, whoever watching this video, even if you just chilling at home and people gonna think you look stupid, raise your hand if you think that Joseline is a changed woman. So you ain't gonna look stupid because you ain't gonna raise your hand, because that bitch ain't changed. Okay, now Jock set up a double date with him and Carly and Sierra and her husband Shooter. Apparently they've been together for 8 years, they've been married for 7, and they work too much at this point. So they not seeing eye to eye, they arguing and fighting a lot and shit, because they both work too much, and when they are around each other, they just getting on each other's nerves. Alright. So Shooter and Jock is talking about what I just fucking said. And then Carly and Sierra comes in. Come to find out, this chick Sierra is the chick that owns the shop that lovely Mimi quit. So she's the one that told her last week, bitch, you want to be black so bad. And she jumped to her face like, bitch, I ain't got to be black to beat your ass, or whatever the hell. So she comes in. She was like, oh, you pulling out chairs today? That's cute. And they start talking about whatever. Oh, well, Carly throws Jock under the bus like immediately. She was like, well, somebody else, another couple, they married, and the husband stepped out on the wife and they got this girl pregnant, and now come to find out Jock might be the motherfucking baby daddy. So they were like, that's fucked up. She was like, well, that can't compare to what's going on over at my shop. She was like, this girl Mimi is over there, she is so loud and so disrespectful and blah blah blah. They were like, oh, she tripping. Like, yeah, but she's gone now, trust and believe, I got rid of her ass. And the Shooter, the husband, is like, alright, we need to talk about your motherfucking job no more, because apparently he said he got his music and she got her glam shop, so she want to be doing Carly eyebrows. Alright. Yeah, they get into a motherfucking argument about no, you supposed to be my better half, I mean my other half, and I'm a boss bitch. So she was like, well, I'm proud of myself because I got pregnant when I was 15. My mother wasn't having that shit. She kicked me out. And now I got my own business. I'm balling and I work hard. And yes. So she was like, I'm a boss and you my husband. Like everything is supposed to be. And then Jock tried to like interrupt. He was like, all right, before this shit go left, let's just talk about I don't even remember the motherfucking question he asked. Whatever it was, her answer was basically they were saying dick run the world, pussy run the world, I believe, because it was bleeped out. And she was like, shit, if I was getting some motherfucking dick. No, he asked if she was domesticated. She's like, no, that's what I don't do. Ain't no reason to get domesticated. I mean, if he was out here laying the pipe, if she could get some, because she young and beautiful and she got needs, if she could get some, then she would be, you know, oh baby, let me make you this, let me get you this, I'll do this for you, I'll do that for you. If she was getting it on the regular, but she not. So I don't know if she trying to call her impotent. I don't know. Well, if they arguing and shit, I can see motherfuckers not wanting to have sex just because, ugh. Who wants to have sex with? Well, I don't know. My husband want to have sex with me when we arguing. He don't give a damn. But I think it's dumb. It don't make no sense. Don't nobody want to be touched. Don't nobody want to be bothered with no motherfucking body when they pissed off at them. So, yeah. I guess I get it. I don't know, but he got up. He was like, you know what, fuck all this bullshit. And then she jumped up like, no, you always trying to leave. Why you leaving? Why is you leaving? You need to sit down. And you could see the security motherfuckers had to come and get her because they didn't want her to get violated because she grabbed his motherfucking hair. And yeah. So Carly and them said that was the shortest double date in the goddamn world. And they went to go do, I don't know, some shit having to do with motherfucking hanging. I don't know what the fuck they talking about. Joseline meets up with Melissa because she's thinking about her video, this baby daddy shit. She want to get it done while she's still pregnant. And she wants these girls to be in it. So she is trying to get Melissa to do it for her. So she basically like this, you know, it's going to be so empowering and blah, blah, blah. The girls going to be coming together. And it's just going to be talking about, you know, how women should be fighting. And we should all just be being together and being cordial and respectful to each other. Melissa's not going for it. She was like, I don't know what she got up her sleeve, but I know that, come on now. And she was like, well, first off, these people hate her so much. Like, I hope she don't expect Mimi to be in this damn video. So she goes on. She was like, all right, well, who would you talk about specifically? She was like, well, lovely Mimi. She's like, what the fuck is lovely Mimi? She was like, oh, like a new girl. You'll like her. She Vietnamese. You won't like her. She's not gay. Well, no, I guess she likes people who ain't gay, but she made it the way it sounded like to me, like she was like, you gonna like her. Like, yeah, like she goes that way. And then she was like, Tammy, she was like, did you ever apologize to Tammy for pulling off her wig? Like, no, but that's in the past, blah, blah, blah. And Carly Red, she was like, did you ever apologize or talk to Carly about that blackmail shit? She was like, well, I never even blackmailed her. Yeah, so she threatened to blackmail her, but she didn't. And then they showed the thing with Jessica Dime. She threw money at her and then threw a drink at her in a fight. So Joseline's like, okay, I can admit that I was, you know, shady and I've been fighting people and I had some problems with these girls before. Girl, you done had a problem with every motherfucking body. She's crazy as hell. But now is the time to come together as women and blah, 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 blah. And what you calls like, Melissa's like, what about the other lovely Mimi? She was like, you talking about Mimi Foles, Mimi the porn star, Mimi this, Mimi. She was like, no, I know she your friend and, you know, whatever. Something like along the lines of, you know, Mimi and Melissa getting it on, doing stuff together. No. You could do that in the comfort of your home, but that won't be up in my video or whatever. And the girl's like, you know what, Joseline is so pressed to know what's up with the relationship that I had with Mimi, but I'm not telling her nothing. So she could, yeah, she could basically cross Mimi off the list because Mimi wasn't going to do it anyway. But these other girls hate her. She was like, they not gonna do it, but whatever. You want me to go and ask them, hey, I know this girl that you hate. Yeah, she's basically completely different and she's never going to be the person that she was before. And she has completely changed everything about herself at this point. I don't know if y'all can hear that helicopter, but I'm not gonna stop for it, all right? She was like, so you want me to ask them to forgive you and ask them to do you a damn favor by being in your video? Joseline to my who can say no to a pregnant girl. I guess you're gonna see. I'm thinking everybody. Alright, then we got little Miss Treasure. She's talking about how she just came from Houston because she's 23, so yeah, it's now or never for her to get her career started. I need these young ass girls to stop acting like 23 is some old ass age, but whatever, okay. As long as she got some goals. She's saying that she used to dance, but she don't dance no more, but that money put her through college. She thinks she made a bad impression on the girls the other day and she want to start over. So she's asking Mariah and Lovely Mimi, like, what happened when y'all met up with Sierra the other day? And they was like, it was horrible, it was fucked up, she's an ass and I quit. And she was like, Mariah, basically, I don't know why you would even still be working there. Like, she treats you horrible. And Mariah's like, well, okay. Sierra don't treat me really, really good. I'm definitely not paid what I'm worth. But I need this money. And I got some other side hustles. And I'm saving up money. And until I get enough money to do what I need to do, I'm just going to suck it up and ride this shit the fuck out. So, yeah. Very smart girl, okay? I need other motherfuckers to be thinking like that and don't just be acting all motherfucking huppy. Motherfucking Mimi done quit this job and they got nowhere to motherfucking work. To my she gonna start her own motherfucking nail shop, her own place. Would you gonna build it? Are you rich like that? Motherfucking please. Anyway, yeah, she got the right idea. Alright, so basically they start talking about the shit that happened the other day with Tommy, and Lovely Mimi is like, well, basically you started that because you told her that she was low. And she was like, I meant she was low key. You know, I'm talking about like low key and high key. She was like, well, it didn't seem like that. It seemed like you was saying low, like on the bottom, like, you know, a bottom dweller basically. She's like, well, you know, she has been to prison. She was like, so motherfucking what? I've been to prison too. She was like, see, I don't like motherfuckers that be talking shit about people that went to prison. But here's the thing. Mimi used to go to prison, and now she fixed her life, got it together, and is married, has children, and doesn't go to prison anymore. Tommy has children and just was in jail, what, last week? And how soon before that was she in jail? Like, she doesn't just have a mugshot. She didn't just go to jail or to prison. She has gone many, multiple times. She is a hardened fucking criminal. And she's still that way. Regardless of the changes that she said that she's trying to make. Okay. So, whatever. The girl, Treasure, is like, look, I went to motherfucking college, I got a degree, and I'm not about to put myself on a level of nobody with 32 fucking mugshots. She was like, so you can say what you want about me dating married men, but no, I'm not gonna do that. She was like, plus, I mean, with me dating married men, like, I could see you getting mad at me because you married, but these other motherfuckers, they not married. Like, no, I don't even know where that would be coming from, because I know that they fucking did shit like that too, and they probably did. I don't know though. There's some people that might just morally be completely against it, but I just don't see Tommy having a very high moral standing, if you know what I mean. Okay. So she was like, plus Tommy was talking about how she was talking to Jock, but Cena is like a sister to me. And they're like, who the fuck is Cena? Which is the same thing I was like, because I'm like, who the fuck is Cena? Oh, that's Jock baby mother. They got some twins together and they are very close. Mariah was like, well, Jock, I thought he go with Carly. And Treasure's like, oh shit, well, I didn't even know about that. Well, I feel like I want to tell Cena because I know her heart and I know that she really care about Jock and blah blah blah. So I guess Cena think they getting back together. And now she find out that he got multiple other bitches. Come on, anybody that don't know that these motherfuckers is playing them, especially on TV, got to be fools. I mean, out of your rabbit ass mind. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, Jock gave her internship at the radio station where he do his little morning show. So she like, well, I want to tell Cena, but I don't want to get Jock mad at me and get fired from my shit. I don't need to fuck up my life, and I only been here for a short amount of time. And they like, well, I mean, if it's gonna fuck your thing up, you better not tell Cena. Don't be no fool, girl. Then Treasure goes on to say that she wanna make amends with Tommy. Like, yeah, I think it just went the wrong way. I want to talk to her. And Mimi's like, I don't think that's a good idea. I mean, because once you fucked up with Tommy, you just fucked up with Tommy. Like, no, there's not much forgiveness in her heart. Alright, now Kirk bring his little raggedy ass up to Rashida's shop to do this talk that he was supposed to have been doing. Because apparently he feels like they need to work it out and stick together. Mama Charlene is so not here for it. So she was like, oh, so we finally motherfuckers see each other. He like, I guess so. So she was like, let me ask you a question. He was like, honestly, I ain't come here to talk to you. I'm like, wow, you sassing motherfuckers and you in the wrong. And you sassing her mother? I don't let people talk to my mother like that. My mother, well, shit, my mother's a pretty violent woman. She doesn't let people talk to her like that either. She wouldn't really need my help. But I don't know. Every time I see him be disrespectful to her mother, it just baffles me because he's black. And I know that black people just in general don't go around sassing people's mother. Maybe the new generation, but come on, this nigga, oh. Like, it's very peculiar to me that I don't know what kind of household he grew up in where you just talk shit like that to people who are older than you, and especially your elder, like a mother. Like, your mother-in-law is still like a mother. Like, she's a person that, yeah, is there to provide guidance. Like, it's just, yeah. Anyway, she let his ass have it. She was like, I mean, I'm just wondering what the fuck be going through your head to make you do some shit like this to motherfucker Rashida. Like, are you crazy? He was like, well, I don't know what I could do at this point. She was like, I'll tell you what you could do. You need to go and motherfucking file for a divorce. Because you're fucking ridiculous. You ruin your family, your wife. You don't give a fuck about nobody, nothing. You don't need to be married. And she walked off. So he's sitting there looking stupid. And Rashida like, all right, well, what the fuck you want to talk to me about? He was like, well, basically, I mean, we was going through some stuff. She was like, we've been going through stuff, motherfucker, like, shit been up and down or whatever. He was like, well, you ain't never be at home and then you be too tired. When I come home and I rub your feet and then you roll over, go to sleep. And that's not a marriage. Actually, it is. I don't know what kind of romanticized view of marriage he got. I don't know what he thought was supposed to happen. If she was supposed to come around with fairy dust now that she married or whatever. But he been married long enough to know, yeah. It ain't about none of that motherfucking bullshit. She was like, well, shit, you talking about what you went through. I went through the same shit with you. I'm motherfucking married to you. And I never made no decision like that to just go and fuck somebody off. She was like, and, I mean, it's not just cheating. This girl saying she got a baby. And he's like, well, that's a lot. These people just scammers. They want money. She's like, whatever. You shouldn't even be in no motherfucking situation where anybody could fucking scam you. You put yourself in this shit. And he like, well, I'm just distancing myself from that, and I just want to, you know, figure out what we gonna do so we could get past this. She was like, yeah, I'm so not there. I am not with the getting past this right now. And he was like, well, we gonna have to work on it or whatever. She was like, well, look, this is where I'm at. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get separated. Let this shit be motherfucking over. He was like, well, no, we could try some other things. Like, I think even marriage counseling or just something to help us to, like, get through this. Like, I think we need to push through and stick together. She like, well, whatever. I'll think about it. Okay, so Miss Melissa goes and meets up with Carly Red and Tammy and tells them that Joseline has this video, baby daddy, and she wants, you know, to make amends, and she wants these girls to be in the video. She wants to show little girls that people who previously didn't get along and went through all of this stuff, that they are, you know, able to mend their differences and get along, blah, blah, blah. Want to teach little girls about kumbaya type moments. They wasn't trusting of it, and they were like, well, you know what? I do kind of get it. Cute concept and everything, but Tammy's like, I remember what she said about me, and I'm so not over it. At this point, I really do. I like the concept. I think it's cute. I'm glad that she thought of me, but I'm going to decline. And Carly was like, well, shit, she used to be my friend, but she has backstabbed me so many times. She hit me with these flowers. She tried to blackmail me and all this other shit. So, yeah. I would like to see this, new person that you're saying that Jasmine is, that the pregnancy has made her into. I hope that she is like this, but she has done this before and tried to, act like she's so zen and so kumbaya and all of that. And it was all a front. So, like I said, I want to see that from her. But for right now, no, I'm not down with it neither. All right, now, this chick Jasmine, Rod, and the girl's name is Kiana that I couldn't remember, the other girlfriend. She comes home and she tells them that her ex Tango, the other motherfucker whose name I couldn't remember at the beginning, he called her and he was like, well, him and the other guys, they all got together, they played poker, and they was talking about them three. Basically, they were saying that Jasmine going around lying about having a baby with Kurt, that Carly and Jock is going around showing the pictures of the baby to like everybody who will look at them, and that Jock said that he had sex with Jasmine too. And Rod is like mad as hell. He was like, man, please don't let this be true that my boy fucked around with my girl. I hope it's not true, but if it is, I'm having a problem with Jock. I'm like, did Jock even know that was your girl? Do he even know her? Anyway. Yeah. So, he's like, well, this better not be motherfucking true. I'm gonna have to go, I'm gonna go talk to Jock and see what the fuck is up. So, they all having issues because, Jasmine is like, well, fucking Carly shady ass been being in my face, smiling and all of this, when she really just a messy ass thought like everybody else. I'm like, no, you're kind of a messy ass thought, but and your friend that both slept with this guy and had a baby. But yeah, that's neither here nor there. Okay, so now we find out Mariah motherfucking lispy ass mouth, straight weird ass teeth ass is fucking around with Sierra's husband, Shooter. So yeah, basically they hooked up a couple of months ago, and she's blackmailing him to not tell for money. So that's her side hustle. Okay, all the good stuff I said about her earlier, I take back. I can admit that I'm wrong. That bitch is a hoe. I'm very upset. Well, he's a hoe too. I'm not, putting more emphasis on the girl than the boy, but really, that's not, oh. So she's saying that, yeah, well, I'll be wanting to tell Sierra, your husband be out, having you out in the streets looking stupid as hell, but I need my money. So he give her a big ass stack of money, and he was like, I don't know, take this little bit of shit and go get you some shoes or something. She was like, this ain't enough. This all you gonna give me? Hello, Sierra. I got you. Oh my God. First of all, I'm not, okay, this is just evil. But whenever I think about somebody blackmailing me, I think that I would kill them. I think I would just pay somebody to kill them because fuck you, basically. But yeah, I guess he going along with it. So he's like, damn, I love my wife. I really didn't mean for all of this shit to start motherfucking happening. He said, but I know if I don't pay this girl or try to keep her happy, then she gonna destroy my family. Well, your family is already destroyed. What is wrong with these motherfucking men on this show? Fucking thinking about their supposed families all after the fact. Don't nobody give a fuck about their family when they meet a bitch, though. And she, first of all, with her little extremely flat ass booty, her ridiculous looks, she ain't even cute. Not to say the other girl, well, no, the other girl is cute. I think, well, yeah. I think that Sierra's cuter than Mariah. It definitely got a better body. I mean, damn. I mean, Mariah's is, okay. Let me not body shame. Whatever. She ain't nothing to write home about. That's for motherfucking sure. And I wouldn't be giving that bitch a dime. I mean, I could see giving her a little bit of money if I was a man. Yeah, maybe at the beginning or when the sex was going on. But when I want to break up, I'll fuck around and I'll kill your ass. You keep on trying to get money. Evo. Alright, so there's a lot of noise in the background. That's my husband taking a shower. Whatever. Party must go on. Alright, so Jock and Carly meet up with Jasmine and Rod. And, she not being cordial at all, little Jasmine. She was like, well, I was being nice at first because these motherfuckers all up in my business. But At this point, I need to shut this shit down because Carly's passing around pictures of my baby to strangers, and Jock is lying on his dick. So she was like, first of all, I'm just going to deal with Kirk the way that I see fit. I already filed the paperwork. It's going to go to court. Everything's going to come out to be true very, very fucking soon, right? And Jack like, well, I don't really got nothing to do with it. She was like, first of all, let me get back to your motherfucking ass because you the motherfucker that's going around spreading the shit. Like, did you or did you not tell people that you fucked me? And Ryder's like, yeah, because I'm hearing that you got a lot of shit to say about her out in the motherfucking streets. And Jack's answer was basically kind of the same shit he said at the very beginning. He feel like he was real drunk. He did have sex with a girl. Her name was Jasmine. He think it's her. He was never really sure, but then he seemed to be acting a little bit more sure during the days that followed. But he is not fucking sure about it. So he was like, well, look, I was drunk. I was fucked up. I did have sex with somebody named Jasmine. I'm not saying that it's you. I'm saying I think the girl looked like you. It might not be you. So Rod is like, just like I thought, Jock was going to be backpedaling just like Kirk did. But, well, it is a backpedal, but it's a different kind of backpedal, if you know what I mean. So she started going off on him, and he like, look, I'm just trying to talk to him. I don't want to disrespect you. But Rod is like, yeah, well, you know, I could go back and I could tell some things to Cena. That's right, because we real close. We be together, and I talk to her all the time and like all this shit. He tried to make it seem like he got something going on with Cena, something like that. I don't know. And Jock is like, yeah, that shit real petty. Like, I can understand you upset, but to bring my baby mother into this for no reason, she ain't got shit to do with this conversation. That shit is just like corny as hell. So, then the girl turns to Carly and she was like, you need to tell your bitch to get rid of my baby pictures off of her thing. So she was like, delete them pictures right now. She was like, who gonna make me delete the pictures? She was like, that shit ain't funny. You going around showing my baby picture to people like it's some hee hee ha ha shit. She was like, it is some hee hee ha ha shit. She was like, I should smack you in your motherfucking face. She was like, smack me then, bitch. Do it. Do it. She was like, I will do it. So yeah, she jumps on the table. The security come out and grab them and pull them away. And she just, you know, calling Carly all kind of stupid bitches and hoes and blah, blah, blah. Then Carly like, oh, find out who your baby father is and won't nobody have to show your baby picture around. Yeah, I guess, well, I could see why she would feel like that's out of line, and I could see why Carly is doing what she's doing, because first of all, she being messy, and she trying to see if Kirk did it to, if Jock did it to this girl, because she just need to know, especially with her trying to get back with him, and also trying to help out Rashida by trying to figure out the whole debacle that's going on with Kirk. But this all gonna come back to bite her, because it seemed like she like the biggest instigator of the whole fight in the first place. Treasure invites Tommy to a spa type day or whatever to try to get shit back on track. Tommy came up in that motherfucker with attitude already. Like, oh, hey. And she was like, oh, I didn't think you was going to come. Oh, I wasn't going to come. And let me sit all the way over here because, yeah. So she was like, well, I think that things got off to a bad start the other day because, oh, you mean when you called me low and said that you were higher than me? She's like, well, I didn't mean it like that. I meant, you know, low key. Well, since I don't know you, I don't know, you know, your little jargon type shit. So I just took it, you know, the way that it was said and the way that it was motherfucking really meant. She's like, no, I didn't mean it. Like, yeah, I think that you did motherfucking mean it and whatever. So Tommy started talking shit. And she was like, well, I mean, you've been messing with married men and everything like a messy ass bitch. So I just thought, you know, putting two and two together, that must have been what you know. So Tommy get up and you think something great happened. You know something great get ready to happen. You see the lady doing the girl pedicure just moved out the way. She like, fuck all this bullshit. This bitch been in jail 32 times. Okay, so she moved out the way. And Tommy like, well, I just want to get some fruit. She started throwing the fruit at the girl. And the girl's like, well, that's you just like the pot calling the kettle black. Because you've been fucking around with people's baby fathers and all of this. So she throwing fruit. She was like, don't throw nothing at me. And she threw something back at Tommy. And then Tommy threw a fruit. Then Tommy started throwing the fruit like hard. And then they just jumped into it. And they fighting and shit. So they trying to break them up. Tommy holding on to this girl hair. It did not come off. So that shit is sewed on for real. Um, and when they breaking the fight up, she was like, "Well, Tommy just jealous because I'm the new, cute little young girl in town, and she just jelly." And Tommy was like, "Yeah, bitch, you knew, but I'm gonna give you your motherfucking introduction to the A because apparently nobody ain't tell you I'm not the motherfucker to be fucking with." So she's like, "Well, she made me forget all of my anger management techniques. I'm just gonna say this." Bitch, you ain't got no anger management techniques. She is so motherfucking weak when it comes to managing her motherfucking anger. It's as if she doesn't have any anger management techniques at all. And I'm going to say she doesn't. So if she thinks that she is doing well as far as anger management, because she didn't hit somebody the other day, you damn near was about to. I mean, a couple of more sentences, you would have been fighting her then. So, no, you're not doing well. You need to up the classes, go far more often. I mean, people gonna try you, and especially on this motherfucking show, these bitches always gonna try you, and you can't just be fighting motherfuckers all the time and thinking that that shit is cute. And then we want to talk about your little leaf getting turned over every 2 motherfucking weeks. Don't nobody want to hear that shit, and you still act the same, you crazy ass bitch. So yeah, treasure is trifling, but Tommy is trifling too, and ridiculously ghetto and frightening, and a criminal. Okay, so then Joseline is coming up to Melissa's bar, gassed the fuck up to meet up with the girls, so she could talk about the concept of her video and how they all gonna come together to empower the girls, with no fighting or none of that. She walked in and Melissa's sitting there talking to Dime, and she was like, "Well, I want to thank you for coming." And she was like, "I hope I don't regret it." And you see, she's supposed to be the new Joseline. She already rolling her motherfucking eyes at somebody that you know that you kind of did wrong already. So why? I mean, you didn't expect it to be kumbaya, kumbaya. You got to come up in that bitch with some motherfucking apologies or something. So she got attitude. She rolling her eyes, and then she like, "Well, where the other people at?" She's like, "Yeah, this is the only person that came." Girl, they was not feeling you, okay? That was not gonna go down. All right, so that's where the episode ended. Next week is looking good because it looked like everything coming out next motherfucking week. This little bitch, first of all, how you have an affair with somebody and you gonna do it on TV? Like they ain't gonna find out. So she fucking told, and yeah, it's gonna be some fighting going on with that. Look like Stevie might take that DNA test. And was something else? What? Oh, I guess Jock gonna meet up with his baby mama Cena, who suddenly is a part of the show, and everybody been talking about her. So yeah, I guess we gonna see her next week. But anyway, if you agree with what I had to say about this episode, let me know in the comments. If you disagree, let me know in the comments. Oh, Basketball Wives is coming back, okay? And Evelyn is coming back. We gonna see how that's gonna go. I think I'm gonna review that. But anyway, till the next time, I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks for watching. Make sure you check out my previous video. I also have a beauty and lifestyle channel you can check out, or swing by my fitness channel for a free workout. Don't forget to subscribe.